Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of History in Minutes, presented by Ari via Minute Madness. Let's get started. To understand our independence, we need to look back at the British rule. It all began at the 1850s. After the revolt of 1857, the British control over the India tightened significantly. They imposed their culture, their laws, and their dominance on the land. But this was just the beginning of the long struggle for freedom. Early resistance. As we moved into the 20th century, leaders like Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Lala Lajpat Rai began to awaken the nation's consciousness. The Jallianwala Bagh in 1990 was a turning point, जिसमें British forces ने एक भयानक घटना का अंजाम दिया. This tragic event ignited a fierce desire for freedom in every Indian heart. Rise of the national movements. Then came the 1920s. Mahatma Gandhi emerged as a key figure advocating for the non-violent resistance. His idea of the Satyagraha inspired millions. The Gandhi March in 1930, where he marched to the sea.
March 12, 1930, Gandhi began his most daring experiment. Carrying a 54-inch bamboo staff, following winding dirt roads from village to village, he began a 200-mile walk to the sea. As he moved from town to town, it seemed that all of India was behind him. He told them, "We are marching in the name of God." He dipped into the sea and picked up some salt left by the waves. And thus he broke the British law, which made it a punishable crime to possess salt not bought from the British salt monopoly. Then every villager on India's long seacoast went to the beach, waded in the water with a pan
Make the salt
to make
was a
salt.
powerful act
Salt, said
of
Gandhi to his
defiance
followers,
against the British
is
laws. It showed that we could fight back peacefully.
And invincibility was accepted by the Indian people and respected throughout the Orient. With only a few divisions of colonial troops, equipped chiefly for border warfare, the British found it possible to defend their vast and widespread holdings in the East. But to the complacency of the colonial British, there came an abrupt and shocking end in December 1941.
World War II impact. World War II played a significant role in shaping the India independence movement. Britain was weakened and they needed support in 1942. Gandhi launched the Quit India movement, urging people to do or die. इस दौरान उनका मैसेज और भी मजबूत बना और लोगों में आज़ादी की तलाश और तेज़ी से बढ़ गई. Path to the independence. By 1945, the situation has changed drastically. The Indian National Congress demand for the independence grew stronger. Finally, on August 15, 1947, India achieved its long-awaited freedom. ये दिन हमारे लिए एक नई सुबह लेकर आया. A day of celebrations and new beginnings. Challenges after the independence, however, came into its own sets of challenges. The independence, the partition of India led to an unimaginable pain and suffering as millions were displaced. लेकिन इसने हमारे देश को एक नई शुरुआत का मौका दिया, forcing us to unite and rebuild. So friends, this was a brief look at the journey of the India's independence. It teaches us unity and truth, that anything is possible. Today as well, we must continue to work for the country's progress. Jai Hind.